while ago I asked you where should I start a new base building series, and the clear winner was Atrox, so that's what we're doing here. But there's a catch. I will start with no shelter. That means that as soon as we land we will have no power and no oxygen. Okay, so once I open this door and step out, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. First things first, we're gonna be looking for resin and compound because we're gonna be running out of oxygen soon enough. And we have nothing to provide us oxygen because we have no shelter. So we are gonna need to find some resin quick. But we will also need a little bit of compound in order to make a small generator and get some power. Because if we don't have enough power, we cannot use the resin to get our oxygen. This is really bad, we are really running out. Oh, but there it is, there it is. I found resin. I found resin. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Really quick, oxygen filters. Alright, alright. We are so close. Come on, come on. Okay, okay. And now the next thing we need to do is craft a small generator, so we don't run out of power. And we'll power it with organic. This should give us enough power to mine some more resin and turn it into oxygen filters. Okay, we've got quite some resin here, but this node will run out, so we'll have to find another one. Oh, there's another one right there. So I guess we were lucky to find two of them so close together. For now, we are set. We've got power and we've got a decent amount of resin to get some oxygen. That early part was really scary. We were so close to suffocating, but we made it. Next thing we're gonna have to do is craft a small printer and a medium printer. So let's go ahead and get some more compound for that. And I've seen some over here, I think. We ran past it. Oh yeah, there it is. So let's get some more compound. I think around 3 should be enough. There we go. And we'll also need to craft some more oxygen filters. Let's also get a small canister. But a really important thing, we need to stay close to these resin deposits, because if we stray too far away and we don't find another one, then we're gonna be in trouble. But I've just seen a third one over here. And yeah, that's another thing to worry about. These plants are really, really dangerous, so we should be very careful when dealing with them. And right as I said that, I got too close. I'll throw the canister on here, and now we can craft a small printer. We will also need something to power it up, so I guess the generator will have to do for right now. And here we'll craft the medium printer. I'd better get some more resin as well. There we go. And the medium printer is done. So we've got all of them right here. Let's actually craft some more oxygen filters. Great, now let's see what we need for a platform. Okay, so it's 1 resin. We just need some power. And there we go. We can now place our medium printer on this platform. So there we go. I'll actually grab some more compound so we can have another generator, or maybe even 2 generators. Wow, but this terrain is really hard, so we are gonna be needing a drill mod soon. But first of all, we are gonna need an oxygenator. Without that, we would constantly be needing resin to survive. So yeah, let's go ahead and craft some more generators here. There we go. So we can leave these right here. Now we also have a power source for our little base here, but let's see what we need in order to craft an oxygenator. Or do we even have it? We don't have it. So let's unlock it. Okay, so for an oxygenator we're gonna be needing aluminum, ceramic and 1800 bytes. Great, so I guess I should start getting some bytes. We're gonna be using these research samples. So I'm gonna be looking for research samples while making sure that I've got enough oxygen and power to survive. And yeah, this should not take that long. We've already got 500. I'll gather all of these bytes and then we'll have to look for aluminum and ceramic, which I guess also means we're gonna need a smelter. So I'm gonna be looking for all of these bytes and then we'll build the smelter once I get back. While looking around, I found this thing which should have cool items inside. I already uncovered a medium gas canister from here, so let's keep on digging and see if we get anything else. Oh, I see some aluminum. Alright, we need that. Scrap and nanocarbon alloy. Alright, so we've already got nanocarbon alloy. We've started this save like 15 minutes ago. So that's extremely cool. This was a great find here. And I'm hoping I will find more of these actually. We also need some more power items, so that would be great. But to be honest, I'm extremely happy we got the aluminum. Wait a second. I think we can use the nanocarbon alloy to get a portable oxygenator. Yeah, we can, but it's 10,000 bytes. Alright, so we'll hold on to the nanocarbon alloy, we'll place it in our base, and once we have all of those bytes, we are gonna be crafting this, for sure. I am still looking for research samples. I tried going to the caves as well, but it's kind of dangerous there, so I'd better stick to the surface for now. Honestly, I'm thinking of maybe using a research chamber as well. I usually don't build a research chamber at the start of an Astroneer save, but I guess here we could be doing that. Okay, so we need 2 compound and 1 resin. I'll gather those materials and we'll be able to craft it. Let's start up the generators, and there we go. We are crafting our research chamber. I also want the large platform B, so let's go ahead and unlock that. And we're gonna need 3 resin for it. And then on top of that platform we'll have our smelting furnace, which is another 250 bytes. After we have all of those set up, we'll still need 1800 more bytes for the oxygenator, and we still haven't found any clay. I'm still looking for it everywhere I go. And we are actually gonna need to craft 2 platforms because the research chamber needs one as well, so I'd better go mine some resin, and I'll be right back when all of these are built. Okay, so just a quick update along the way. We kind of lost our base because we ran out of oxygen like 10 times, because we got respawned back to the original point. But I found another one of these, and we've got another nanocarbon alloy. And once we find our old base, we'll have another nanocarbon alloy, so we've got 2 right now. Our problem right now is that we cannot find any clay. So I decided we should build a soil centrifuge and get clay that way, but for a soil centrifuge we'll need aluminum, and we had an aluminum but it's in the old base, which I cannot find. Now here's where it gets fun. We can get aluminum by going into the caves, but we do not have a drill mod in order to dig down that deep. Now what do you think is required for a drill mod? Of course, ceramic, so we need clay. So you see how we are stuck in a sort of a loop where we need both clay and aluminum, and this could all be solved if I just found the old base. We have an aluminum right there. We have already unlocked the schematic for the oxygenator. All we need are the materials to craft it. So I'm not entirely sure what to do about that, but I'll figure it out and we'll build it. Okay, so this is amazing. We just found aluminum in the canyons. So let's go ahead and mine this. We'll need at least 2. One is for crafting the soil centrifuge and the other one for the oxygenator. Then we are gonna use the soil centrifuge to get our clay. We'll smelt the clay into ceramic and then we're all good to go. I still haven't found the old base, but it doesn't matter right now. We've got 2 laterite. Let's go ahead and smelt these. This was such a lucky find. I was not expecting to find any laterite down here. I was looking for clay, but I'll take it. The laterite is even better because now we can get as much clay as we want with the soil centrifuge. And now I've been building these pillars wherever I go, so I don't forget where the base is again, because that would be really bad. We've also got a resource pit right here. That's the noob storage. So let's go ahead and smelt these. We'll also need some organic to power up the smelter. So there we go, we are smelting our aluminum. That's the soil centrifuge, 1 aluminum and 2 compound. Let's get 1 extra compound here. And there we go, we've got 1 aluminum done. It's time for the next one. And we are so close to getting our oxygenator, I can feel it. And there it goes, we got the second aluminum as well. Let's go ahead and craft our soil centrifuge, and we'll place it right here for now. We'll obviously build multiple platforms. And I'm pretty sure we will still find the old base as well. We have our research chamber there, and we've got another nanocarbon alloy, so we'll definitely need to find that. And there it goes. Let's place it right here, and we can get started right away. I've got a full soil canister, so we can get 3 clay. I'll also go ahead and refill this soil canister, and we also need some more organic. There we go, our clay is crafting. We will turn it all into ceramic, and then we are gonna use 1 ceramic to get a drill mod and the other one along with an aluminum to get our oxygenator. Once we've got the oxygenator, we can now use tethers, so this is gonna be so much easier. Once we can use tethers and we have the drill mod, we can explore the cave system, and from there we're gonna unlock more and more resources. We're also gonna expand the base after that, but right now let's get our clay. And we are gonna need to smelt it. So let's throw it on here. And I'm also getting some more resin so that we can have proper storage in the base. Okay, are you ready for this? we can now craft the oxygenator finally. So let's go ahead and do that. And we are out of organic now, alright. That was anticlimactic. But I'll gather some organic and then we can craft our oxygenator finally. I have to tell you, I ran out of oxygen so many times because the game kept respawning me at the original spot, not at the base, obviously because we have no shelter. So it kept respawning me at the original spot and I had to run back to some resin. But because the first time we got here, I took all of the resin from there, there was no resin around the spawning spot. So I kept spawning and respawning and I never found any resin. But that's not gonna be a problem anymore because we've got our oxygenator right here. I'll place it on this platform. And there we go. We've got oxygen in the base finally. Great, now we'll be able to use tethers, we'll be able to expand the base and craft so many more items. I cannot overstate how happy I am that we finally got an oxygenator. It took me like an hour or an hour and a half because of the respawning thing. That was a whole mess, but I'm glad we finally did it. Now I'll just craft a couple more platforms to have some storage. And there they are. We'll obviously need to flatten out a spot here and expand the base a little bit more and get some power items. But that's for the next video. If you want to be sure you'll never miss another video from this series, then make sure to save the playlist that's on screen right now. Or if you've already seen that, then go watch this other video. That's gonna be all for today. I've been Games for Life and I'll see you next time. Cheers, Astroneers!